Everyone, come on in. Checking everything. Serbs is over there doing the morning nap thing in front of the yarn wall. He gets to sleep in front of the yarn wall. Lucky dog. Hello, hello to everyone. Happy Monday to you all. Doing things a little different today. I'm out of my chair over there and into my roll around chair. Good morning, Sally. Hi, Victoria. Hey, Ola Joe, so good to see you. How are you this happy Monday? Start of a new week. If you guys got lots of things planned this week, it is also summer for a lot of people. A lot of kids are out of school now. You're multitasking. Well, that's good. It's good for the brain. I am still struggling with my eyeballs, so I've not got my new glasses yet. Oh, thank you. I thought I'd do a little something just to make it look a little better. And I'm sitting out in the light, so maybe y'all can see me. Oh, don't y'all wish you could do that? If I put my leg out, there's no way I could touch it. Keeping you company at work, Stephanie. That's awesome. Oh, you've got your grandson. That's sweet. You enjoy him. Oh, you enjoy him. That is so awesome. So yeah, we're here in front of the yarn wall. I have got so much stuff in front of me. It is just ridiculous. Your friend has to restock some of her yarn. Well, we're always restocking, aren't we? Oh yeah, it's afternoon for some of you, isn't it? You just tried it? Didn't work? Or did it work? Could you touch it? Oh my gosh, I can't. Really? We're talking to the people now, okay? You're just gonna have to chill out. Hi, Gracie. How are you this morning? It's just me and Serbs. The kitten got into her yarn. Holy smokes. So as you can see, I do have some space here because I did that 4K giveaway and put a whole bunch of stuff in that box that went to Mishi. So I have some room here that I can now put some stuff up there, and I have stuff over here that I'm going to do that with. So where are we going to start? I want to do another. He's a riot. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, he's a riot. There are going to be shenanigans behind me, evidently. All right, I have my planner here. This is my maker planner. It's a happy planner, and it is the Miss Maker Big. And I have all of my WIPs, but I have not updated. I don't know if he knows he's being watched, but he sure is doing some shenanigans, isn't he? So this is my page that I do my WIPs on, and this one is laminated, and then I write on it. I'm gonna pull this out. Oh, thank you, Suzanne. I'm waiting on my new lenses. I decided to stay with these because I looked at everything they had, and a matter of fact, I have a couple of frames that they had there I have here at home, and I was like, but I like these better. So I'm going to take this out. And put this other on the chair behind me. You guys had a festival of flowers. It has been so humid today and yesterday. So humid. Okay, so as of 5 and 3, and that's why I'm doing this, accountability for me to write down the things that I'm working on, writing down my WIPs. As this was as of 5 and 3, so 1st of April. Now I do have a method to my madness here. I have green, blue, and purple. And then down here I have a color code. The green is to finish first, the blue is long term, and then the purple is whenever. So, hats for Louisiana, turntable cover, jade top, and Joyce cowl. Those were my finish firsts. I tell you what, I did forget. I forgot to bring a paper towel so that I could Mr. Fiber has been talking about doing like a porch on the front of my she shed, and when he does, I'm going to do flowers in front of it, and then I can go out this door and sit on the porch with you guys. Would that not be the coolest? But that's a whenever he gets to it, and I don't see that happening right now. Oh my goodness, Victoria. Whew. A lady had 60 plus WIPs, finished off 26 of them, and then frogged a bunch, had 15 left. Wow. I know, it would be cool. Hey Liz, good morning. Let me grab a paper towel and a little bit of water because I'm gonna wanna wipe this thing off. And then, I don't know if you can see over there, Tawanda is wearing the subscriber blanket. Oop, that is not what I wanted. That is not very stable. There we go. There we go. I put the subscriber blanket on Tawanda back there behind my chair. It was on the floor back there, and Serbs was laying on it, but I kept hitting it with my chair, so I put it up on Tawanda instead. Hi, Chuck. All right, water, paper towel. I'm going to keep my color coding thing at the bottom, and then I'll just wipe off I don't know which ones to wipe off yet. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I am gonna take the hats. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do the things I need to finish now. I'm gonna take those off. Okay, see, I use the Stettler pens, and they are water soluble. Stettler, is that the right way? Lefty's got to do it. Oh, there we go. Now I know there's a way to change this. Hi Terry. Hi Cheryl. There is a way to, but I don't know. Why is it backwards? It's backwards. No, whatever. So I just erased those. Those are the current things, okay? Things to finish first. There's a whole stack of stuff here. I do have coffee in my California cup, but I'm gonna put it back there behind me because I'm afraid I'm gonna knock it over. Today's coffee is by Cookie Jar, and it is the peanut butter cookie. Really didn't know if I would like that. Hi, Ellen. Hi, Mary. Oh, it's so good to see you. I haven't seen you for a while. Mary, how are you doing? Okay, put it back there on my cart. This chair will not stay in position, so it flips up and down. That's why I put it out here. I will stick with my water while I'm over here. Okay. Starting with, what should we start with first? The blankets? Should we start with the blankets? Okay, the granny stripe blanket based on the Attic 24, I have not worked on. That's this one. So this one is still a WIP. It is long enough to go that way as a lap blanket, but not wide enough. And I still need to ask my dad if he would want it for his bed. But this is the granny stripe blanket. Hey Manuela, good to see you. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know any of those. I don't. I know my mom said that the deer would come to her place there in Colorado. I did see your video. I saw your video, Ellen, about that. We're gonna have to wait and see what that meant, huh? And here is the bucket of yarn I'm using right now. So that is that one. I'm going to leave that on my I'll leave that on my paper here as a long-term project. It's all fingering weight yarn, and I'm doing it as a fade. So I hold one yarn together and with the other yarns. So 3 yarns at a time, 3 fingering weights. And I'm looking for my marker. Just somewhere. And an eye hook. Here's my marker to tell me what I'm using. This, I got a set of these from Elizabeth at, oh, help me with her channel. Crafty Crocheter? Is that right? Can't remember Elizabeth's channel now. They're all different. They're all different yarns. I use, okay, hold on. I'll show you. A lot of it is because I wanted to use up what I had of Crochet. Yes, more crafts. She changed it, didn't she? She's more crafts. Thank you, Cheryl. So this one is wool-like, the Yarn Bee wool-like. And see, there's 2 strands. So that one, and I had a whole bunch of this one. Mr. Fiber, I said this stuff is tiny and I'm not using it. Would you please cake it? And he caked it together. And then I'm almost done with this color. Don't even know what this one was. But this is the one I'm holding it with at the moment. Got a mess. Just a minute. Just a minute. I got a mess. So that one, whatever that one is. Thank you, Adele. Oh, my sweet friend Adele, it's so good to see you. That's the one I'm holding it with right now. And then when that one runs out, okay, then I will add something else in. And I will leave the one color running through. Big hugs to you too. So what do you guys think? I could switch to this one. And then I have this one. This is a Crochet sock. I think this is called Route 44, Route 66. Not 44. We have a 44 in Oklahoma, I think. This one, I don't know what this one's called. That's a Crochet sock. Maybe this is the Route 66. Yep, this is the Route 66 Crochet sock. I don't know what the other ones are called. Then there's this one. I have some koi goos in here. This is a koi goo. This is a koi goo, minis. I have a whole bunch of the labels in there. So whatever they are, they're in this. So yeah. And I love working on it, but it's a bit heavy and a bit warm. So, you know. Okay, now the other blanket. The one that I'm doing based on the Granny Square box. Terry, good to see you. How are you? Hi, Ladybird. There's Ladybird. Yeah, you did. You made it. Oh, how sweet of you to join us. I appreciate that. Both of you guys. Haven't seen either of you in a long time. Okay, so this one is based on this Granny Square. Okay. And I don't think I have this one written down. No, I do. This one is a whenever. I'm really good today. I'm really good. Still having trouble with my eyeballs, so if I miss a comment, I'm sorry. Oh, somebody got married at Terry's. Oh yes, Terry at Yarn Joy. Yeah, that's right. She did. She gained another daughter-in-law. Yes. Congratulations, Terry. Her son got married. I forgot about that. Okay, so this one, I started it with that card deck. Okay, so these first ones, 1, 2, 3, these first 4 were the first 4 I did from the card deck. Okay, and then I started to modify it. You got married? Wow, congratulations on getting married. So then I did like a clarifying row of this color, and then I did this color and this color. That was the next card, okay, because it was 2 colors. And then it went into 2 colors, like 2 and 2. So I did 2 sides in one color and 2 sides in the other color. See that? The blue is on 2 sides. And then the next card was the same thing, but it was the solid. So then I did it with the solid. See, there's the white one. Anyway, now I'm working on trying to decide what to do on the next, and I brought in the purple from in the center. Now these are all DK weight, and I'm using a G, also from the set that I bought from Elizabeth. And here's all the yarn for it. It's a bunch of DK weight yarn. Like this one is a Shipgees DK. This is DK. I think this is Yarn Bee something. Oh, that's nice. This one is Cascade Cherub. This one is Anti-Pilling from Premier. I've got several of those. I've got some Snuggly Wuggly from Michaels. I've got a paint box. This one, the Chic Sheep. That is what I put in my scrap blanket, so that needs to go out. That's not in here. That's not in here. No, yes it is. This one I think is the Chic Sheep. This one is the Chic Sheep. It's a 4, but it's a thin 4. I have Color Lab. This one is West Yorkshire Spinners. So yeah, all kinds of stuff in this blanket. And I don't know what I'm gonna do next. Because the next square, see, these are the ones that are on the center. 1, 2, 3, and 4. These are the 4 that are in the center. It'd be great for beginners. The box is great for beginners. But it does get more advanced as we go along. When we get to the back, there's more advanced ones towards the back. But that'd be a very nice gift. So then see, I did that other one you saw. I did the pink and then the coral color. That was this one. And then I did the yellow, the 2 yellows. That was this one. And then this is the one that went the white and the blue, so half and half. That's this one. And then this is the one where I'm at with the four sides, 4 different colors. There's that one. And then the next one is half and half in the solid. So see, you get 2, they repeat some of them in regular granny and then a solid. So see, this one, these are solids, right? 9 and 10. Let me see if I could show you what I'm talking about. And it's going to change up here in a little bit, and they're all going to be different. Those first ones, they go back and forth, but it's fixing to all be different. So I don't know how I will adapt the next ones coming up. Not sure. Okay, there's those blankets. So the granny card deck and the granny stripe. Then I have the granny square in fingering. And I transferred all of that into this bag that Mr. Fiber got me. I have not worked on it. I haven't done anything more. But I have 30 of those done. And that's using a G hook and scraps of fingering weight yarn. Because I have a vase over there that is full of fingering weight scraps. I know, there's the sloth. Yep, there's the sloth. And then I'm keeping them all in my naughty bag. Did you wonder when you were going to see one of those? And this is the one that is based on Expression Fiber Arts. Yeah. Called Retro Vibe. And you have to have 64 squares, and I have 30. So I'm halfway there. Let's see, I have a whole bunch more in here in my naughty bag with the balloon doggies. And my tulip, using the tulip. So far, I really like the tulip. I heard somebody talking about this the other day because I'm left-handed and I'm a knife crocheter. I really like having the indent there. and I like the feel of this one. It's not as cushy as the Amours, but I do like it. Okay, so that is those 3 blankets. All right. They're all on here, so don't need to worry about writing them down. I want to show you what I'm taking. I'm taking this to Chelsea's when I go at the end of the month. So this is the last time I'm setting all of that aside and gathering it up. So this is the last time I'm going to show you the stuff that's in here because I'm taking this with me, okay? So I'm stacking everything up. This is the 2 little loaf cats that I made for the boys. I showed them the other day on the live, but I wanted to show them again here. I think they turned out super cute. So these are going in. This one is for Solomon. This one is done in the Premier chenille medley, burgundy medley. And then this one is done in the Bernat velvet, navy. And this one is for Oliver. And this is the loaf cat. And I used the tutorial by Ella at No Catchy Name. Wonderful tutorial. Now I want to do some of her other tutorials because she has several. And then the rest of these are the hats. And I'm done making hats for them. So I'm going to show you all of these again. And then this is the last time y'all will see them because like I said, they're going to New Orleans. So the hats are for my grandson Oliver. These are for his school. Hi Vima. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 7, 7. Okay, so I did 7 of the hats in the Posh. That is the Posh yarn from Big Twist, okay? I did 7 of those. Then I did 1 in the Nordica. I don't remember the colorway. That's 8. This is Scarfy Light. This is a Bag O' Day hat. That's 9. This is Bernat Blanket Speckle. Another Bag O' Day hat. That's 10. Big Twist Reverb. I think this is Chocolate Bonbon, sort of. I'm not sure. 11, 12, 2 of those. Another blanket, 13. Thank you, Vima. This one is the Big Twist Static. I was gonna make another one of these and I've decided to do something else. So that's 14. And then 15, 16, these are knit. And it is the Reverb and the Rave yarn. So this teal one is the Rave and this one is that Reverb. So I got a lot out of those. I lost count. I think that's 15 and 16. And then 17, 18, and 19 is these guys. I have one that I started, and I may go ahead and try to finish that before I go, or while I'm there. I'm not sure. But we've got Cookie Monster, and these are knit. These are hand knit. Then we've got, forget her name. I always forget her name. And Elmo. So 19 hats going to Oliver, Solomon's Head Start. Still no word right now on Head Start, if there will be a Head Start, because they got defunded. So I don't know right now. I'm hoping that they get to come back in the fall. Hello, Maureen. Abby Kadabi, thank you. Denny Benini, hey. You growing your hair back out? Okay, that's that. Now, most of the other stuff is pretty active. Oh, I did finish. If you did not see them, I'm taking these with me. I'm going to Colorado, going to try to hook up with and meet Cheryl and Lori from Lori's Stories and Crochet. I'm going to try to meet both of them, and then on the way there, I'm gonna have lunch with Michael, maybe with Panda. Not sure yet. This is Panda's hat that I did for him. Got my tag on it. This is loosely based on my hat pattern that I do for, I'll show you the other one. I had to work out the math to do it. So this one is for Panda. And then I did this one for Michael, MDL Crochet. Thank you, Denny. So yeah, I'm not totally happy with the floats showing up behind the white. It has been washed. I don't think he's gonna care. It is what it is. I don't have time to make another one, that's for sure. So very happy for Michael that he made his 100K. He's gonna get his silver play button. It is amazing, amazing, amazing. So happy for him. Okay, so I did those. You guys are gonna have to, we're gonna do a short intermission. I will be right back. Y'all don't go away, please. I see all of you who are watching also and lurking, and I appreciate you being here too. Y'all look at my yard wall, and I'll be right back. coming, y'all. I do have you plugged in, just in case. Ah, okay. He's having something done today. All right, thanks for telling us. Are you watching Karen Reed? Okay, now the Advent. No, I'm not going to show you the Advent. I'm going to have to go in order of what's on my desk. This is my newest hat that I'm working on. I am working on doing a bulky version of my hat pattern. And this is what I've got right now. Hey, Robin. Yes, I have bought yarn from Temu. Absolutely, I have. It's a hit or miss. You have to be careful. Some of them have a funny smell to them, like a factory smell. But I have given away a bunch of the fingering weight. It was beautiful. The fingering weight merino that I got was beautiful. I can't remember who got the 2 packages that I had bought. I would definitely buy them again. And then I have others up here on my shelf, and then I have some more that I have not worked with yet that is it says it's 100% wool. I think it's a superwash, even though it doesn't say it. But yeah. So this yarn is a bulky weight. It is Crystal Skies hand dyed. It's called Citrus State. It's her 100% superwash. This, doing this bulky hat is amazing. Y'all, you know, when I switched to doing because my hat pattern is written for fingering weight originally, and then I started doing them mostly in the worsted, which is this, doing it in the worsted weight. And I make most of them in worsted weight, and I only put, there's the whole pattern has dogs at the top, but I almost always just do it with the paws because that's just the easy way to do it, and I love it. I love doing it that way. And that's what I'm going to do with this one. It's just going to be the paws. Now you can get my patterns on Ko-fi. Hey, Maribel. She's at work. Okay. So that's where I'm at with that. I did 72 stitches to start, and then I increased it up to 75 to do the pattern. And that's where I'm at with that right now. This, like I said, is Donna's yarn, Crystal Skies hand dyed, and then the teal is the Rave that you saw in the other hat. I had 2 of these, so I'm using some of that now as the contrast. Okay, so there is that one. Now I'm going to write that down. Finish first, bulky paw hat. So I'm going to write it down in green. There. All right. This is for the Advent. This is all the yarns that are for the Advent. Hi, Tank. Last year. Yeah. This is June. All right, let me figure out which one has the advent in it. I think it's this one. In my Knit for Brains bag. Yes, this is the advent. It's tedious. This is the main color. It's a Honeybee Knits Deep Stash, and I'm doing stripes of the main color in between. I have a San Andreas Fault Line. This is a cowl scarf. It's gonna be a cowl. Y'all know it's gonna be a cowl, right? Not this way. It's not gonna be a cowl this way. This is way too small to be. I could cinch it up right now and have it be a hat, actually. That's tempting. Hi, Debbie. I'm gonna persevere, and I'm gonna do a few more colors of it. Oh, it just does not bring me joy. I love the yarn. I love the idea of it. I do not like doing the single crochets. So I started doing half double crochets in some areas, but it makes it a different, it makes it wonky. When I do different stitches, it makes it wonky. Anyway, I don't know. So I'm really thinking if I do a few more, just make it a hat. Y'all, okay, everybody vote for hat. Everybody that votes to make it a hat, it could be a cat hat right now. I was watching Shell Crochet, and she makes those cat hats out of squares. It could be a cat hat. Everybody says, just make it a hat. Y'all don't care? Y'all don't care? I love you. I love you all. Hat, 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 hat. Okay, it's a hat. These will go back in my stash. We will decide what to do with it, right? Y'all are awesome. And this was supposed to go in it too. This was the Knit for Brains color that she made for me. She made this color especially for me, so now I need to make something with that. Yeah, I wonder if it is. Should I try it? Let's try it and see if it's big enough to be a cat hat. I'm going to fold right here. It's a little tight. It's a little bit tight, but I think it would work. And make it a cat hat right here. What do you think? Oh, this one, this is the one that Laura made for me for the Advent. I opened it on the last day of my Advent. 75, 25, 100 grams, 462 yards. She dyed this color for me. Okay. It's a hat, y'all. I finished another hat. It's a little tight, is what she said. You know, with a little help from my friends. All right. We're gonna take the Advent off of here. Dunzo. Woo, woo, getting it done. I love that. I love that y'all enable me like that. Y'all are so fun. Wait till you see the next thing I want to take out and be done with. Okay. I think this next thing should be a priority. And I know that Cheryl is going to agree with me on this. I'm not going to get it done before I come up there, Cheryl, but I do need to make this a priority. Okay, this is what I'm doing with Cheryl. I made the first one. This is the first one. It's based on my Floozie sweater. It folds down here at the neck like that. But this one is not long enough. It is a capelet. And it's not long enough, see? So we're gonna make them like mommy and me. And so this one is the small or child's size. So here I did the decreasing right here so that that could fold over. But I had enough of it that I knew I could do a second one. This is what I have left of the first color. And then this is what I have left of the second color. And these are James C. Brett Marble Chunky, and they're two different colors, numbers. Okay, two different color numbers. It's MC31 and MC23. I don't know which is which. Hi, Lori. Listening while working. Aw. So yeah, James C. Brett Marble Chunky. To show you that. I got these at Edie's up in Colorado. So this one is priority. Now I'm doing this one on my Prim 11. I think it's a 24 inch. It's either 24 or 32 inch cord. So that needs to be a priority. So I'm going to put that with the bulky hat, the bulky paw hat. Capelet. All right. Now I know that this one is a whenever. We do, y'all and I are doing this every Friday. This one is our Scrap and Crime blanket 25. That's where I'm at here. I think, I haven't decided, but I kind of thinking I'm going to stop there with the V-stitches. I did 1, 2, 3, I did 4 rows of the V-stitch. But I think I'm going to stop with the V-stitch. I'm going to finish with this color, what's left of this color, and go back to the half double crochets. This one is another one that is probably long enough, you know, side to side. It is definitely big enough as a lap blanket, but it's not quite long enough going down. See, it's not quite long enough yet to be a lap blanket to be finished. This is the one I'm using, and they're not making this anymore. It's that Northland Apache Light. This is a Hirschner's yarn. And I looked, but they're not making this anymore. And that's what I have left of that. But I'll use it up. And then I have a little bit of that big twist. That'll be the next one. I'll do some more of the Heartland in between. Are we gonna do a border on this, you guys? Are you guys wanting to do some sort of a border? You know, I have that borders book that I have yet to do a decent blanket to do a border on. You guys want to do borders, let me know. Put border. Y'all put border in there if you want to do borders. All right, that is the Scrap and Crime blanket, and it is on here. Hashtag Scrap in Crime Blanket 25. I think it needs a border, don't you? I still need to write all those stitches down for you guys. I will try to get to it. I'll write that in red. Write down stitches. I have some of them written down, and I have some of them in Facebook on our group, but I wrote to write down the stitches right there. Okay, this is my favorite knotty knitting sack. The blue project bag from the Advent, this one is from Knit for Brains Designs on Etsy. And it's a train case style. Love these. She has more of them. I don't know if she has this. This one is a winter one, but these train case ones are fabulous. They are fabulous. You can use these as a purse, y'all. Knit for Brains Designs on Etsy. She's doing a trunk show right now, so I think a lot of her stuff is on Arkansas Yarn Co. website, unless she has transferred them over, but it's Knit for Brains Designs on Etsy. I got a bunch of naughty knitting sacks and a bunch of Knit for Brains bags. Okay, naughty knitting sack. This one is my favorite. It's that canvas. It's got the skeletons on the inside. And this one has all of my washcloths in it. I take, these are all, well, almost all of them are finished because I give them out. People, I'd show them and then they pick what they want. Some of them are crocheted. This one's a scrap one. And some of them are knit. So I keep them in here. I need to put the ends in on this latest one. I finished the little, at the end of Saturday's live, you guys, I have not gone in and put the timestamps for it, but I finished this. If you want to go and see how to finish your washcloth, this one is a mug rug coaster. But towards the end of that, Lori and I are talking about knitting, and I show you how to finish it off. Okay? So our next one. The next washcloth is going to be this one. This is the next washcloth. Interesting stitch. It's got like you carry the yarn, it looks like. It's one of those you have to end on the wrong side. It's only one row. So you have a setup row and then a second row, and then you repeat the second row to do it. And this book is the one I'm doing them from. It is the Big Book of Dishcloths from Leisure Arts. Y'all know I love my Leisure Arts. So that's going to be the next washcloth. All right, this is Crotchety Crochet. I have a plan. Yeah, you can make scarves out of those too, absolutely. Y'all know I was using my Amour, my G-hook. I frogged it. But I have a plan. I even had these on the ends, on the sides, so they're in here. This is Honeybee Knits, Victorian Queen Bee. She no longer dyes yarn. Okay, and the pattern is the Shell Cape. And this is what it looks like. Yes, but you can go to Arkansas Yarn Co. and her trunk show is listed on Lori from Arkansas Yarn Co.'s website, because she did a trunk show this last week there. All of her bags are listed and you can buy them there. Hey Pam. All right, so this is the book and this is the one right here. Hey Lori. What I'm going to do, I'm going to sit down here at the table with a pencil and a piece of paper, and I'm going to write these instructions where I understand them. Because I'm dyslexic and because this is a vintage pattern, my brain I kind of got it because I had like 8 rows in, but it wasn't laying properly. Everything was bunching up on me. The sides weren't increasing like they were supposed to increase. So I'm going to sit down and I'm going to write this out to where I understand it, and then I will get back with you guys and we will do it. That's the plan. And that will be a priority, so I am going to put that here on my paper as a priority. And that's called, we're calling that the Crotchety Crochet project. Have any of you guys done that? If you can't understand something, you rewrite the instructions until you do. Okay, this one is in the sack that I got from Ellie Leva. This is the Ellie Leva bag that she and I traded. And I don't know, I haven't decided what I'm gonna do. This is my bag from Ellie Leva. She made this bag. I hope so. Yeah, I know. Because they did things differently. In your own language, yes, Tank. The vintage stuff they did differently. Denny says she just keeps looking for tutorials until she gets it. And I understand that too, because that's mainly how I do things, is to watch. Good deal, Robin. Yay. Yes, this is the bag that she made, and she sent me, she and I exchanged, remember? Okay, in here I have the yarn that I got from Abilene Yarn Co. It's called Tango by Universal Yarn. This one is called Callista. Can y'all see that? Callista. This is a 82 cotton, 18 polyamide, 153 yards. It says it's a light, so this would be considered a DK weight. And it's got all the little tufts on it. And I have it in three colors. So I have that one, and then I have it in Barita, and then I have it in Tiger. I don't know what these names mean. But I had started something with it, and I didn't like it. And so I took it out. Using my Prim J-hook. Oh, here's her. Here's her card, Ellie's card, Ellie Leva. Hi, Ellie. Okay. And she did it on one of the playing cards. And I love that. I went out and bought playing cards because of that. And then she gave me, these are the stitch markers. I should take these with me. These are like travel and vacation. This one is an avocado. And then there's the Explore one. And then this one's like a puka shell. So put teal in the chat for your channel, you guys, to drop your channel. Put the word teal, T-E-A-L. I was just showing, that's what I have in this bag. I did have a project started. I forgot that I took it all the way out. What do you guys suggest? Oh, I didn't take it all the way out. I didn't take it all the way out. Look, I was playing around with it. I'm really kind of thinking that I might I might do a C2C. What do you guys think on that? I wanted it to be a triangular shawl. I didn't like the way that was looking. And this is stretchy. So it leads me to think that a wrap would be, welcome Robin as a member. Thank you so much. It is wild. It's why I like it, probably. So I'm really thinking I'm going to switch over to a C2C wrap with that. That's kind of what I think I'm going to do with it. Okay, so that one, I need to write that down though. But I'm going to do that one is going to be in a purple for a whenever. Yeah. Okay. C2C wrap with Tango yarn in purple for whenever. Hi, Jolene. Jolene, Jolene, Jolene. That was pretty good. Okay, priority. This needs to be a priority. I was working on this when I stopped to do the hats for Michael, and this is what I've got. Pretty plain and simple, but Mr. Fiber said he liked it. He was good with it. This is the turntable cover for him. Just doing half double crochets in the back loop only, like I was doing all those hats. And the yarns that he picked was the Bambootiful in this gray color called Mist. And then these are the same, and it's the cotton fine from Brown Sheep, because we decided we would do it in. And this bag that I'm holding it in is from Castaway Cove Decor. Her name is Heather Yellen. Didn't one of you send me this bag? Was it Wendy? Wendy, did you send me this bag? Somebody did. And it's got the stripes on the center. But that's who made the bag. I kept it with it so I'd know who made it. Okay, so that is definitely a priority. That is the and I'm using my Amore H hook. Okay, so that's going to be in green. Turntable cover. He doesn't care, but I like to try to get it done for him. Thank you, Robin. Have a great day. So glad to have you. Oh, I'm surprised Ellie's not out at a market. She's been going to. Yes, hugs to you too. Okay. I am very close to finishing the Joyce cowl. Now this one is in my Japanese knot bag. I have a whole set of these butterflies. This is Queen's Crafts by Bridget. So it's a queen bag. all these beautiful butterflies. I am so close to finishing it. This is going to be a snood. That's where I'm at. And that's all I have left right there. I started the ribbing. I don't know if y'all can see it because I just started it. But I started the ribbing right there, and I'm going to do a really wide ribbing. I'm going to do as wide a ribbing as I can go with what's left. It won't take long when I sit down and work on, and this is where I was the last time you guys saw it. I kept a progress keeper. Right there is where I showed you the other day. So however much of a ribbing I can get with this, and then I will finish it up. I'll be able to sit down and watch something and finish that. Now, the reason I'm calling that the Joyce cowl is because Joyce sent me the yarn. And it's Malabrigo, and they're one of a kind. There's no dye lot on them, but they're Malabrigo. Silk merino. This one is Azules. That one had a colorway, but these other two were no dye lot. And it's the Malabrigo, Silky Merino. (51% silk, 49% merino, 150 yards. DK weight. 3 of them to make this cowl. Okay. She knows me, let me tell you. That one, very close to finishing. So I'm gonna put this up at the top with my green stuff, the Joyce cowl, because I'm so close to finishing that. Okay. Then I have another thing that I started, another knotty knitting sack. This one is the scrap. See, there's her deal right there. I put a strap on it. Strap. This is where I'm at. I want to get back to doing this, but I'm watching the tutorial by Craig Fiber Spider. Virus meets Granny, and that's where I'm at with it so far. I've just done the very first video. Hey Leanie, good to see you. Oh no, that's not Leanie, that's Crochet Queen. Hello, how are you today? So this is some more of that Nordica that I did that hat in. I have more than one color here. This is a DK weight, anti-pilling acrylic. This one is the rose linen. And I'm gonna switch off. I don't know where the other one is and what that color is. It's like a mossy green kind of color. Yep. You know, and then this one, I don't even know where this came from. This is not a tulip. It's a 5.5, and I do not know where I got it. I want to say it came in a kit. I'm not even sure. Metal head on it with a pretty good indent right there. Yeah, I know once I get going on it, Denny, but I have to go back to the next to see the repeat. That's the next part I have to do. Oh, I had a headache the other day and it was miserable. It went on and on and on. That's why I was a little behind on stuff that I have been doing also, is because of neuralgia in my neck and shoulder. But tomorrow I get to go to the chiropractor, so maybe he can release some of that. But I feel for you because I hate them. I hate those headaches. Okay, so this one is a whenever. And that is the Granny Meets Virus. Writing them down, y'all. I'm writing them down. Okay. There's that other hat. I don't know if I even started it. It's Oscar. I think I had planned on it being the next hat. I don't think I even started it. If this is the end of it, of the yarn, I did not. Nope. I think I took it with me when I went to Chelsea's, and it's in one of these little sacks. It's another Bridget sack. And I got this at Ollie's for $2.99. One Hat Wonder. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I took this with me to Chelsea's, and I had not finished that hat yet. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to stick this one in. I have a big sack in my closet in the hallway, which has all of these in it. And I'm going to stick that in there until I can go back to doing these, because I have some other hats going. Okay, and here's the last thing. Yep, here's the last thing. The top that I was making, I'm going to frog it. I'm not happy with this. Yes, I put buttons on them. Yeah, actually what I put on them, I don't know if that noise is bothering y'all or not, but it gets to be loud. This is what I'm using. They are by Amber at Crafty Performers. Here's the QR code. She 3D prints and she makes these. So it's quite easy to do that with these, especially because you put this on the inside and then you just put this through and you tie it around. Around the deal. So if you're interested in these, she sells them in her Etsy shop. I don't remember how many in a set, but she sells them, sells sets of them. Crafty Performers on Etsy. And her name is Amber, and it's her and Donna. Donna's her mom of Crystal Sky's hand dyed. Yeah, so I have my little collection. I hoarded them. Hey, she gave some of them to me. I put them in giveaways every now and then. Oh. All right. I see I have another one of those medleys down here. And I have another one, that Sesame Street, and I need to put that. So this is my box that my mama painted. This is called Rose Malling. Toll painting, and it's called Rose Malling. And here's where I'm at with all of my makes. I wonder if that Nordica is in here. It probably is. Anyway, it's a hat box. And she painted the whole thing. Well, not the outside. She painted all of this. So you pull it through. You pull the yarn or whatever through, and then the button is on the inside, and you just wrap it around the button on the inside until it's tight. Okay. So here is the top that I started. I don't like it. I do not like it. I do not like it, Sam I Am. It's just not right. I thought about making a panel in the center, like to do the back and then put a panel in the center. This is meant to go up under the arm like that. And then this go over onto the shoulder. But this is too tight. And then this attach here, and to make a top, but I don't like it. I just don't like it. So I'm gonna frog that, but I have enough here to do something with. This is that Karen Jumbo Speckle, and I have not been able to find this color anywhere. Chelsea found these for me in New Orleans and at her Walmart, I think, and she grabbed these two for me. But I haven't even seen these on the website. So don't know right now what I'm gonna make with that. See, I had another square left over. I don't know. I just don't like it. So that's gonna get frogged, and that was the last thing I had. Okay. One more thing. Tank, if you don't mind, will you mark the chat here in just a minute? Hi, Annie. I got these. I was putting all of this stuff away, and I got these in my mystery bags from Mary Maxim, and they are the Bernat Handicrafter. So I'm going to give these away today. All right, so Tank, put a mark in the chat, and everybody put the word Bernat after you see the mark, M-A-R-K. Maybe I should do it. Should I do it? Can I do it? I don't even know if I can do it. I don't think I can do it. Why am I on top messages? Have I missed anybody saying anything? Good Lord. Don't even know how to do a dang old live anymore. I'm losing it. There. Oh, I like that with the roses. Okay, now put the word Bernat. B-E-R-N-A-T. There are 4 of these. Now, my giveaways are now open to everyone. However, I will send them free to you in the US. If you live somewhere else, you will have to pay the shipping, the customs, the taxes, or any of that stuff, okay? All right, there's the mark. Do it again. Do it again, Ladybird. But you will have to pay to ship them, okay, if you win. But there's 4 of them, and this color is called Fleur de Lavande. What, lavender? Flowers of lavender? Good Lord, what is that? Fleur de Lavande. It's a 4-weight cotton, 100% cotton. It's scented. Huh, I did not know it was scented. I just saw that on the front. Scent, perfume. Kind of like a eucalyptus. It's got like a eucalyptus smell to it. All right, these have, they're 1.5 ounces, 42.5 grams, and 71 yards. 65 meters, number 4 weight. So yeah. They're scented. Okay. That works, Ladybird. Lavender flowers is what that means. Okay. Okay, are we ready? Everybody got it in there? We have 32 people here. There you go, Cheryl. Here is how this looks. Got all my projects on there. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 projects. 12 projects. Now, the blankets you probably won't see again until it cools off. I might work on the DK weight one. I doubt it. But more than likely, the blankets are going to be put away until winter. So I'll work on all the other things. Okay, mark it again. Mark it again, Tank, please. And I'm so happy you were all here today. I really appreciate it. I don't know how much I'm going to be on this week because I am leaving on Thursday. Whether I will go live or not is another question while I'm gone to Colorado. I'm hoping to take some footage. I'm, I'm, I'm hoping to meet Lori, and I'm hoping to see Cheryl, and I'm hoping to take some footage of it. We shall see how it goes. How many do we have? I'll go back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I see 14. Oh. I think Ladybird took one of hers out. Well, I'm going to go with 14. A number between 1 and 14.
That would be 14.
Number 14. Number 14. Who was number 14? Who was that? Hello, Pammy Sue. It's Mary, isn't it? Yay, Mary! Congratulations. Send me an email so I don't forget. Also, I don't know if Maribel is here. Maribel won those binders, so I'm going to be sending those to you, Maribel. Oh, Serb's is moving around over there. Now, I went through all of my totes. Yes, congratulations. And like I said, I'm going to put some more stuff up here, but I can show y'all a little bit. Serbs, what are you doing? What are you doing? You got an itch? Hi, Bubby. That's his new green ball. Is that your new green ball? Huh? Is that your new green ball? Is it good? More shenanigans. You sent me the naughty word bag. Okay. Okay. I was trying to remember who it was. I know somebody else sent me something too, and it may be what's in my closet. I've got it. Oh. What is that one? Sure. Sure, Lori. So this is the other way. See, I have all of them all stacked up, ready to go. Okay. And then over here, what you can't see on my table, I've got, let me see if I can unplug you now because we're almost done. Just a minute, I will. Y'all, if you get sick easy, you might want to look away for a minute. I'm gonna just roll over here with my chair. All right, now I'm gonna flip you around. So these totes, I went through them. I've got this big clear one, this teal one. This one is all of the Posh yarn. I have like 12 more skeins left of the Posh yarn. Hi, Rosie. This thing, I got this from Laura Coffin, and I'm thinking of taking it with me on our trip. But I have mostly emptied it now. And then there's this one, and here's all the projects that we just went through. But I've inventoried these. This is Brava and Swish. Oh, and I didn't show you that stuff over there. I decided what I was going to do with that stuff over there. But all of that Brava will go up on my shelf. Okay, hold on. And I'll show you what I mean. What you got? You got your horn? Are you on a horn? Horn dog. Yeah, you don't hurt yourself, Bubby. The thing is so sharp. He loves that thing. Hold on. I'm coming. Hold on. Well, this rolling around stuff's pretty nice, actually. Oh. Okay. So, I got that from WIP Crochet. I got the Comfy Worsted. And it is, hi Rosie. Did I say hi Rosie? It is 109 yards and 50 grams. It's a 4-weight and it's 75% Pima and 25% acrylic. Okay, and I got it in several colors. This is what I ordered in my recrochet box, remember? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 colors. I pulled from over there in the corner. I pulled this one, and it is color is called Lino. It's Lino. This is a trendsetter yarn. It's 68 cotton and 32 linen. 110 yards, but I have more than one. And it's this. See it? See, there's more than one of them here. I've got at least 2 caked up in here. So what my idea was is to keep similar. This is made in Lino. It's trendsetter, made in Italy. I bought this, I don't even know. I think it was in Colorado Springs at whatever that yarn store, that yarn outlet. Believe that's what it was called, yarn outlet. Anyway, I'm thinking about pairing it with these and doing some type of a like striped shawl. Yeah, there's not really enough of this one to make it a whole top. I don't know. There is a top that is made with, I also thought about doing like a long vest. I could do a long vest and make it striped, and then nothing has to like, you know, like almost like a cover up kind of thing. But I was putting all of this away, and I thought, you know, what do I have in a solid that I could pair it with? I think that would work, because these are 109 yards. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 700 yards here, and then like 240 yards of this one. I think a cover up in the cotton would be really nice. Also, one more thing before you go. That hat, this one that I took out, I was doing another one of those single, this is another of my Queen's Crafts by Bridget bags. I was doing that other hat in the single crochet back loop only. Now I'm going to do, it's that static, big twist static. I'm going to do this pattern. This is the Colden hat. And it is by Megan Makes Do. And then here was my next idea. The Crochet World. Hi, Mimi. Oh. So here's what I was thinking. For the summer, I could do all the projects in this magazine. Like, start at the beginning and work my way through the magazine through the whole summer. I already picked a yarn for the first one, which is just a bracelet. I'm going to use this one, which is like a ribbon yarn. I've already got part of it rolled up to use. I think that'll be great for that one. So that'll be the first project. Got the yarn pulled for it. Then the next project would be the next ones are the French dishcloths. So we've got that one and that one. And they're French dishcloths, so they have this hoop in the center. So you make it and you put the hoop and then you can pick them up with the hoop in the center. So there's those. And then the next thing would be this coaster set. So lots of small things to start with, right? And then the next one is Rebecca Raccoon, another small thing, and she has a little skirt. And then they show you how to do drop stitch. How many of you have done drop stitch crochet? This really does not look too hard. You use a large knitting needle. Which I have. Yes, Walmart still sells the Crochet World magazine. If you guys would like to follow along with me, that would be awesome. If anybody would like to do it. But this is my big knitting needles. These were handmade for my mother-in-law, so I inherited them. They're awesome. I'm still gonna make that bloody pillow with these. But you use that to do, you crochet around it. So there's the whole tutorial, and then here's the top. So this would be the first one that would take a little bit of time. The other projects that you start with are smaller. And then this is the first one that would take a little bit of time to do. Yeah, it's a top done with that drop stitch. And then the next thing, you get back to doilies, you go back to small things again, and so on. So if you guys are interested in doing this with me, I think it would be fun to actually do a magazine from the beginning to end. There's one or two things in here that I'm going to have some trouble with as far as making them the way that they are made, like the length, size, kind of thing. There's a couple of wearables in here that I'm not 100% sure about making the way that they made them. So I may have to rework them to make them work for me. But this is the one. It's called Crochet World, and this is, it should be in stores until August the 4th, the first week of August of this year, okay? If anybody would like to do that. And that's all I got, y'all. I'm done now. Are we done now, bud? It's just centerfold. I'd like to see how many projects that I actually could get done from a magazine. If I don't finish them this summer, it's okay. I'll just keep going. I prefer to do the summer projects because of where I live. Being here in West Texas, most of the wearables in the summer magazines then I can wear. So, okay, you guys. All right, I love y'all. I'm gonna go now. He's very comfy. I'm sure he needs to go OUT. And so do I. Lasix is real today. Going to the doctor tomorrow. I won't see you guys tomorrow because I have chiropractor in Abilene, and then I have to hoof it back to Haskell and go to the doctor. And that one I don't know how long will take. It's my setup, what do I call it? Establishing visit with the doctor. I have to take all my, man, I'm so old. I got to take all my medicines with me in a bag and to the doctor. Yes, it was good to see you, Lady Bird. Good to see you. She says, I'll be back. You and you know who. I'll be back. All right, I love y'all. Have fun today, and I'll see you later, okay? Bye, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching.